I was saying if you was my age between the 20s, you've already been taken already in seconds. You ain't bad looking yourself.
Said that to you?
Yeah. If you were older between my ages, you'd be taken for seconds.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I got a new case. This one is pretty interesting. I don't even know what to say, really. You guys probably know by the title. This man met up with his online siblings, which are IRL guys. And he also, just these Discord screenshots, there's also, a lot of mentions of him saying, like, what are you wearing to minors and shit. We'll be getting into that. What you just pretty much heard was what he said to a minor, saying, like, oh, if you're in your 20s, you'd be taken immediately. All creepily. But yeah, there's a lot to go through in this episode, so get ready, guys. I don't recommend eating anything this time, or for any of these videos. But yeah, let's hop right into this. So this man's name is Matthew Yamashita, 26-year-old man from California, who likes to, play VRChat. He likes anime, all that typical, stuff. He also likes his VR family. As you guys know with Delilah's case, these similarities where they have these VR families that are actually in this case, he is a sibling of these people. And I think he's the only one that isn't could be wrong on that, but yeah, he did meet up with two of his online siblings, I believe. They actually have a Google Doc, and I have an entire document right here that kind of details what went down. So I'm going to be reading some of this. I'm going to be blurring out the friends' names and if I show messages, because again, these are my and I don't want to put them on blast. So, like, you know what I mean. So this includes three people, one minor, another, and Shinigami. I'm going to throw his VRChat account on screen. But yeah, so these three are online siblings, and they met up twice IRL, once at the movies and the other was at a farm field. The members didn't know about the first time they met, but the second they found out by person, she told friend number 2 and others that she had sex with him and might have his baby. I've asked if she was telling the truth because she has been caught in lies before, saying she wasn't in 18+ lobbies, but she was in 18+ lobbies. And another member of the friends group told us that she was indeed in that lobby. She had told a lot of people that we just talk about doxing people and that we're PDFs. This person was a victim of Tech Gangster and DJ. If you guys don't remember, DJ's Call Me Easy. So Call Me Easy's actually, I wouldn't say involved in this, but he does have like the text messages I showed you in the last video on him. That's what that's about. But yeah, so they helped her by removing her from these people, and then Call Me Easy, a PDF is what they say, randomly texted her at 10/10/2024, which is the TikTok messages that I showed you. During that time, B and I were in a group call, and she mentions him in her DMs. We still believe she's talked to him, but I'm not surprised. Not surprised if she did. I have a video on Metal, my friend, telling me about what happened.
I didn't really say too much about him. She just said that it was weird that we would be meeting up. Yeah, that is weird. I've been telling you that for the longest. Huh? I know. Because, like I said, in Orange, they don't play. If they find out like that, y'all not related, he would be going to jail, and your mom will be in a call. And who knows what your real mom will do to you.
I have another 3-minute video and Bunny's call. I cut it off short. Excuse me, because it was silenced for over 5 minutes until they start another convo about drama. And friend number 3's group call was to confirm that she indeed met up with him. So the only calls, I guess you could say, that I have on file right now are these trimmed VRChat clips with metal.tv. And whatever I have on the Google Drive. So I may not have all of these calls because there's more than one, and I only have one video. Well, two videos, I suppose. So I guess we're missing one. I'm not too sure yet. But there's that. And then they have the links of their accounts. And Shinigami is on document, but there's more info. Not going to go into. He has asked B what clothes she wears. He has called me and threatened to get one of his lady friends to leak my. Started stalking my socials after I rejected him, and I'm not the only person. I had a link tree, and it was over 300 plus clicks over a month after that happened. After what happened, that's insane. Also, my friend number 2 child who has autism, Shinigami threatened to dox the kid, and also curses at children on Roblox. You know, I'm not surprised he plays Roblox. My friend number 1 and 2 also have more info on this loser. He claims to be part of Laughing Coffin. Guys, let me tell you right now, Laughing Coffin, from what I know, is like, dude, they don't even have, I don't even think they're on VRChat. Like, they're real Laughing Coffin. I've heard they're on different games. The actual Laughing Coffin hacker group, if you want to talk about it. I've heard that they're actually on different games and that they don't do VRChat anymore since Easy Anti-Cheat. I could be wrong, but that's what I know about that. And I know Tech Gangster doesn't fucking lead Laughing Coffin. I know that. Because his Laughing Coffin is full of little ass kids. So that's funny. Little ass kids, but whatever. But yeah. And so all the friends kicked and banned him from the group. He was warned many times not to be rude or have B sit in his pixel lap. Now, there's a thing about sitting in the lap. That's a big thing in this, and we'll get into that in a minute. But I want to also say, if you're 26 and you're hanging out with your minor sister on VRChat, your minor VR sister, get that, guys, let that go through your mind. This guy is 26 and he has a VR family, right? We all know about the VR families. We all know how weird it is. And then he's literally a grown man adopting these minors and having them role play as his siblings. And he meets up with them in real life, meets up with these people. I don't know how the parents let this happen, but he has met up with these people twice. And we have IRL photos of him and shit, which I'm not going to like show the ones with the, you know, in it, because I'm not going to do that. But we have pictures of his face and shit. I'll show those. And the next section on the document, or the last section or whatever, is the defenders of this guy. So there are defenders of this guy. One of them is just straight up weird, talking about how, I'm going to throw the message up on screen, but he talks about how like he sits on his brother's lap IRL or something. Is still to this day, like, what? Like, I get if you're like a little kid, right? Like a little toddler, and your brother is older than you or whatever, and you're chill, and you like sit on his lap to watch TV, I guess, if you're like a baby. But when you're like a grown-ass dude and you're sitting on your brother's lap, that's some weird shit. I don't care what anyone says, that's some weird shit. But yeah, this person's an ex-friend of mine, told me that Shinigami shouldn't do that because they siblings, and she knows him for 6+ years. I tried my best to explain it to her how it was wrong for him to be meeting up with her, and he had no business talking to a 16-year-old. So this person, but nope, I was getting more pissed off and left it. So yeah, Queen Leopard, Slendy, and Mike Kazuki are defending him. So those are the names, I guess. I'm not going to show them on screen, but I'll just say their names for you guys. We can't find, apparently they can't find Mike Kazuki's account, but for like a year they couldn't find him. So there's a group in here also that's pretty interesting that we may have covered in the last video on Easy, and that is the group 36 Kings. That was brought up in the last video on this whole thing, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so they also have this club that went to my friend's group defending Shinigami, sending people from Laughing Coffin, Crashers. They have given them false info saying that my friend's group, the 36 Kings, pretty much they're saying everyone in the group are pedophiles, which obviously is not true. But apparently that's what these people are saying from Laughing Coffin. or a version of Laughing Coffin. So now we have Mel, who is the owner of an 18+ group, Underwater Reefers. I don't know about this group. The profile picture looks like it's a group because there's a bar as the profile picture and is the banner. Yeah, bomb and stuff in the pictures. I'm assuming this is probably their stuff because this is like different pictures of the same stuff, like different angles, you know. So apparently, the miner is in these groups, is what I'm trying to say. They're exposing these group owners that are letting miners in. And she's also in a group called Sucky, which has 2,500 people in it. How much want to bet like almost all of these people are minors in this group? Because what adult is repping a sex group on VRChat? Let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's be real, bro. But yeah. Absolutely hilarious. Another 18+ group. Yeah, the owner knows that they're a minor, but they still let him in. So that's pretty much the document, and it may be a little bit confusing. It took me a while to understand too, because there is a lot of like broken English in here, and I understand that because this person's first language isn't English, so it's understandable, but you can kind of understand what's going on here. But what we're going to be doing is going into these messages now. I just got to make sure my voice is still recording. Okay, I'm cutting that out. Yeah, we're going to be going through these messages here. So we have a lot to go through. A lot to go through here. So what we're going to be looking at is, go back to here. I'm going to be throwing his face up on screen, which I probably already did in the beginning of the video. But we have like multiple pictures of him. So yeah. So here, okay, let's see. I just got to take a peek here. Birthday to me. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is show you a screenshot of this that this person talked to and met up with IRL. It shows their birthday. It says happy birthday to me, 7/12/24, and then in parentheses it says 6. And I want to show you I want to show you his Discord account. I think he has more than one, but he has a lot of instances where he's putting very cringe stuff in his account. For example, right here, I'm going to show this screenshot right here where it says Mojito, Shotty the Plug, his little weird profile picture with him, his 2 fingers, in my feelings, where my waifu, pretty crazy. Excuse me. So I kind of want to go off first by talking about the Defender Sinister, because he goes on about a lot of weird. So Sinister Puppet says here, everyone gets all bent out of shape over pixels. So already off to a crazy start right there. Okay. And so this person says true, which is the main person that sent me all this info. And I won't be revealing their name because they told me, well, they asked me not to. So Sinister Puppet says, so what? A RP big brother sister can't have their pixels touching? I sat on my real life brother's lap all the time, no matter how old I was. I even would sleep in the same bed. But how old were you? Like, you're saying, no matter how old I was, you would sleep in the same room with your brother as, like, what, a teenager? Like, adult? It doesn't make any sense, because this guy's not being specific at all. And he's just saying that it's okay for a big brother and sister on VRChat to have their pixels touching, which I don't understand why you would even want that in the first place. Like, I get hugging in VRChat, right? I guess people can, like, e-hug. That's about as far as you should go. That's it. I feel like if you want to e-hug your e-sister or brother or whatever, as long as they're an adult, sure, dude. If you're RPing with 2 adults that are RPing and you just want to, like, hug or something. But, like, this is just, the way he worded it is just so weird, bro. Why do you have to word it like this? Why do you have to word it like this? And so, he said, if they were meeting up at a concert, I don't see why people would assume the worst, label him as a... Well, the only reason it's concerning is because, first of all, he's 10 years older. He's a decade older than this person. This person is still in high school. They're 16 years old, possibly a sophomore or junior, maybe even a senior, but I highly doubt it. So they're still like in high school with years left of high school. They're not a senior. They're not about to graduate. Even if they were, it's still super fucking weird that you are going out of your way to go to places in real life with my you met on the game. I don't care if they're your RP kids. I don't care if they're your VR family. I don't give a bro. You cannot meet up with these minors on that you meet on the internet. It's fucking weird, bro. Don't befriend these people. Don't bring the VR world into your real world like this. Like, you shouldn't even be hanging out with these people in this way, let alone meeting up with them in real life. In real life, bro. But we're going to continue reading this. I'm sure he's talked with her parents, so you're not even sure. He says, I'm sure, but is he really sure? Because if I was a parent of a 16-year-old girl, I damn well would never let some 26-year-old from the internet meet my daughter and take her to a concert or whatever when I'm not even there. Are you stupid? Like, you have to be stupid to think that this is, like, okay. Like, you have to think about having a daughter. Would you let this fucking guy hang out with your daughter when he's a decade older than her and she's still in high school? Fuck no, you wouldn't. You'd kick his fucking ass for showing up at your front door. That's what every normal dad would do. This dude right here is probably just as fucked up as Shinigami. Because, dude, this shit is disgusting. But we would world hop, play games. They would call me mommy. We would cuddle, puddle, and watch cartoons, laugh, and have a good time. They would ask for forehead kisses and have bedtime stories to read to them before they go to night because their IRL parents could not be bothered. Nothing creepy about that. It's not your responsibility, first of all, to take in these kids on the internet and do what you're doing on there. It's predatory. I'm going to be honest. Even if you have no intention to actually do anything with this, it's so weird to the outside person. You need to understand that. It's so weird to the outside person that you sit as an adult, two grown adults, taking in kids for role play, right? For your role play family ranging from 10 to 17. First of all, 10 to 11-year-olds can't even be on the game. So you are allowing them to be on the game and you're taking them in for yourself to do this weird shit, to cuddle, puddle, and watch cartoons. Why? Why do you feel like you need to do this with these kids? Because their parents don't give a damn? It's not your responsibility. The parents should not have bought them a VR headset, and the parents should not let them play VRChat. It doesn't matter if the parents don't do their job. It's still the parents' fault, obviously. The parents need to be involved in this. They need to know what's going on. Even if you've spoken to their parents over the headset a few times, that doesn't mean they know you enough to trust you to take care of their kids. Like, that's so stupid. Also, if you've talked to the parents over the headset, that just shows that the parents don't give a about who their kids are talking to, because they probably could tell you're a grown-ass person, or they could they don't give a right? Because you're like not their age. It's so weird to me. I can't believe they're trying to defend this. It's actually very concerning. Very, very concerning. So yeah, this is their response, pretty much saying there's a difference between online, pretty much just what I said. But that's the end of Sinister's whole fucking rant about just concerning shit, because it's just disgusting. But next we have Shinigami actually manipulating a mic and saying that he went to the doctor, got this, So, please don't cry, baby sister, when I gone from this world. It was fun being your older brother to tease you and bully you like I had baby sister. Looking out for you to make sure you wouldn't get into trouble. It had blast making, guys, this is literally how it's written, making good memories on VRChat and Roblox. Now you can be strong when I'm not around anymore. Good. So, He's over here like writing to a minor. Be sister. Who knows how old this person is? They could be from 10 to 17. Literally what that person sinister said. And he's saying, I can't even believe this. He's sitting here saying, oh, I'm gonna miss you when I die. And he sends a picture of himself like in the hospital after trying to kill himself, bro. And this is apparently not the only time he's done this. Okay, this is crazy how this person's back in this. I don't know how they keep showing up in this shit. I'm done with life. I don't care no more. I will just ruin it like I did when 8 years ago I tried killing. See, he's doing it again right here. And this crystal person was in the first video, disturbed, I guess you could say. Literally in the group chat with these weird people. I'm telling you, this guy's a trip. He is meeting up with these people. What kind of brother would ask a sister what clothing she's wearing, bro, and let her sit on your lap? Like, that is a very gross person. I agree. And if he's gonna sit here and be like, I don't care no more, I'm gonna fuck myself like I did 8 years, like I should have done 8 years ago. It's like, well, first of all, you're not even addressing the actual issue of what these people are saying to you. You don't give a shit. All you want is people to have this shock value saying, I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. You don't actually give a shit about what you've done. And it's absolutely disgusting, bro. No sympathy here, bro. You're manipulating these people into trying to get them to feel bad for you by using, which is very common with these degenerates on the internet. I'm telling you, very common thing. You come across somebody who only talks about their mental disorders or how sad they're depressed they are all the time, run. Because there are people like this, man. I'm telling you. Unless they genuinely have like an actual mental disability, or not disability, illness, like if they actually have depression, like if they actually have it, I feel like they're not going to sit there and talk about it all the time or do stuff like this. I get people snap, right? People do snap, but this isn't the only time he's done this. And I feel like people with actual raging depression would snap and it would be a lot worse. And they would only snap like once or a couple times, right? I could be totally wrong. I could be completely dumb. But that's just what I feel like it's like. And I know I shouldn't bring emotion into this, but I like to talk about this and go deep into how these people think, because I'm trying to understand. You gotta understand, I'm 20 years old and I would never, ever go to meet a 16-year-old in real life, ever. And I'm not even 21 yet. And I would never do that. Not even a 17-year-old. It's just weird how these people think it's cool and then bring that up when it doesn't go your way. So here's talking about bans. So he got banned from I don't even know what he got banned from. Something in VRChat. But he got banned because I told Blueberries I wanted to hang out for that reason. And he said I'm getting so fed up with this BS obligations. I can just disappear. I get it. People hate me. I'm so done. I might hurt myself. I might crash out on a stranger. Probably shot up. Peace out. So he's like saying, so here it sounds like a really dangerous threat, actually, that he's going to commit violence on random people, possibly place. Absolutely crazy how you can't just get off the game and just get off the internet. You know, you got to do all this and get people to freak out over, get people to try to feel bad for you. Like, buddy, what you need to do is just sell your computer, sell your electronics, sell all of it, because you should not be on the internet anymore. And if you take time off the internet and get help, you'll be fine. If you actually give a shit, delete Discord, delete VRChat, sell your computer, get off the internet, get therapy, physical help for yourself, get actual help. And then, you know, maybe things will work out for you. Maybe you'll have a better life. You can come back feeling better if you ever do come back. But doing this to a bunch of saying this in a group chat full of is not going to get you anywhere in life. It's going to make everything worse, because here they are screenshotting it, sending it to me, because you don't know how to control your own emotions at 26. You have a fully developed brain, and you're doing this to people that don't have a fully developed brain. They still have 10 years left before they have a fully developed brain, buddy. It's crazy to me. I might sound like I'm yapping, but I'm just so lost and dumbfounded by this whole situation because this guy is so fucking weird, bro. It's like, what the... Absolutely some of the craziest shit. So they have made some Pokemon cards based on him. I'm just gonna throw these in. They're kind of funny, kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. So this is his face, and it's a basic Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon cards, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. But he likes to sniff females. With this attack, he installs massive amounts of fear into any women he comes across, no matter what age. Crazy. Gang Monkey Summon. With the move, Shinigami summons a wild laughing coffin member to protect him. Oh, he needs his laughing coffin to protect him. Buddy, I'll tell you, laughing coffin ain't gonna protect you from the police. Your little laughing coffin children that think they know what they're doing with their PCs and shit are not gonna do anything against the police when you're arrested. They're not. So you can call your laughing coffin members. Nobody gives a shit. You're cooked, buddy. No laughing coffin can save your shit. If they do, they're just supporting a pedophile. Straight up pedophile, not even a predator. You're a fucking pedophile. Can't even believe it. Making his sister. Oh my god, don't even get me started with this shit. With his move, Shinigami makes any girl his little sister in order to meet them in real life. And he has the inner lore, likes to lure little girls by telling them they look nice and asking them what they wear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. Yeah. So then these are just their accounts. I've already shown his VRChat account, I'm pretty sure. We have another person named Slendy, who Shimi the Demon, is not a because Pat was someone who wants to touch inappropriately, in which he had no intention of doing. So let's go ahead and break this down first. First of all, you spelled minors wrong. It's the wrong minors. How do you spell inappropriate? Oh my god, how do you spell inappropriately correctly and then use the wrong which? This is definitely a kid. Let's be real. This is definitely a minor saying this. Like, come on now. So I don't know if this person knows the entire situation. This Slendy person. Not sure if they know the entire situation. Not sure what Shimi said to him to get him to write this shit. But I can tell you right now, this guy is not innocent, and he is most definitely a predator. At the very least, he's a predator. Maybe even a bro. Maybe even a. You have to understand, this guy is role-playing family life with 10 to 17-year-olds. 10-year-olds cannot even be on the game by VRChat's terms of service shown right the fuck here. And everybody knows that. You can just look up what's VRChat's birthday bro, and it says 13 plus. As we all know, VRChat should definitely not be 13 plus. It should be an 18 plus. Mature 17 plus at the max. At the least. Whatever. I don't know why I said max. At the least 17 plus. At the least. But he is allowing these kids, like if I ever ran into a kid, right, on VRChat, which I have many times, obviously, they're everywhere on VRChat, tell them to get off the game. And I understand some people don't agree with doing that, but I mean, dude, these kids are not, it's not a safe platform. It's not, no matter what, no matter how you play VRChat, no matter what you do, that is just not a safe place, unless you only go into private worlds only. Like, you don't go into public worlds at all. It's the only safe way to play VRChat. Other than that, bro, every kid is vulnerable in public worlds. And there's no moderators on site in the games, unless it's a group ran instance, which sometimes there's still no moderators in the game. I have been to many 18 plus instances that do not verify at the door. So what that means is some worlds will have people standing out in the front of the door, like club worlds or some shit, asking for your age, and they'll let you in if you're 18 plus. I've seen that. But I've also seen where there is nobody there, and it's a 18+ group instance with no age verification. There's kids running around everywhere. It's very, very bad. That has nothing to do with Shimi. I just kind of went off on a tangent there. VRChat is very, and there's a lot that needs to be fixed. We all know that. But yeah, I kind of want to also go through Shimi's groups. I don't really go through groups a lot when I talk about this stuff, but excuse me, I do want to go through his groups because I've noticed a lot of these people are very strange with their groups. They have a lot of weird groups. So I'm going to go ahead and go through his groups here, and I'm already seeing something weird. So anime thighs, right off the bat, I'm going to be showing these up on the screen here as well. Each one that I find that's weird. I'm not going to show every single one because, excuse me, not every single one is weird, but I'm going to be showing all the weird groups that this man is a part of. Keep in mind, he is, in fact, in contact with 10 to 17-year-olds often. We have another one saying, "I'll be that nasty motherfucker." With a plankton heart saying something unbelievable that I can't even put on YouTube. We have "Bite me and I'll, burst." It says it's blood, but it's not blood. He's got some king here as well, you guys. Remember, this guy has a VR family of children. He's got boobs inspector. Guys, I only have to move one over and it's just some weird shit. I have multiple right here. Certified boob lover. Booty monk. This guy likes to eat, and he has it right here. We love booty. He loves to eat. Certified freak. Some of these don't have banners because they're deleted, so I'm not going to show those ones, but he has like yandere. He has one that's like I pull bit. Remember, this guy, guys, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. He has VR children that are as young as 10 repping these groups. VRChat is such a degenerate place, man. And I understand it's not every world. I understand it's not every instance. But dude, almost every instance I go into, there's some weird shit going on no matter where I go, no matter what time of day. Like, bro, I try not to go to the weird places, but dude, they just show up out of nowhere. Like, we have another love. I'm not going to show the same ones over again. We got I love lit. He apparently loves them. I don't understand how. I just don't get it. We got lonely. No, he's so lonely. MILF hunter. Of course he's. You know what? You're not a MILF hunter. It's kind of funny. It's kind of hypocritical that you have this here, that you have MILF hunter. I would much prefer you chase MILFs in VRChat. That'd be so much better than chasing my in the game. If you're going to be a degen, at least chase grown women in the game instead of kids, right? Because there are grown women on VRChat, right? That would definitely fulfill your needs, buddy. Not more MILF man. Don't me. You don't like MILFs. You don't even. He has a mommy enjoyer, Monster Energy. Okay, that's normal. Pokemon's normal. We got guys. Remember, 10. Youngest is 10 years old. Pussy Spectre. What a joke. What an actual joke. We got Suck Cafe. Not even going to throw that up. Two inspectors again. Oh, he has one called Me. That's great, but the banner's deleted, so I'm not going to show it up on screen. Actually, you know what? I will show it up on screen, because it says it. It still says it as the title, so I'm going to show you that. Just so you don't think I'm lying or something. That's actually there. Touch. It's unbelievable. Verified alone, verified cuddler. What's with all the verified verified dom, verified daddy? See, this is where it gets weird because, yeah, you are a dad, right? A VR dad of VR children. But the way that this group is showing it makes it seem like you're saying daddy as a kid. Every time I see that, it seems like a kid now. Because of VRChat players will definitely turn mommy and daddy shit into kids. And do that on your own time. Be whatever you want to be into, right? But the second you do it in public spaces or literally show it on your public profile, it's very just it's very uncomfortable, I guess you could say, looking through someone's groups and seeing all this and it's like, bro, it's just, you can see the degenerosity, you know what I mean, in this whole thing, and it's absolutely crazy. Wow. Okay, this is probably the worst one we've seen so far. I might have to actually blur this whole image. He has one called Verified Marker. Now, if you don't know, marker is referring to marking something as your property. Now, what does that mean? Well, the picture, I can't show it, shows 2 slap marks on a girl's ass, and on both cheeks it says my property. Remember, this guy has VR children as young as 10 years old. These are public groups that he is representing on his public profile. And the next one over is verified eater. Like, how much more do you need to see that this guy's a creep? How much more do you need to see? It's so fucking obvious at this point. I'm getting pissed off at how obvious this guy is of being a creep. He has VR children as young as 10 fucking years old. He flirts with minors online. They're 16. He meets up with them in real fucking life to go to concerts and shit. Oh yeah, because the parents definitely will allow this bull. And like, bro, you have groups talking about like property, making women your property, talking about how you're getting horny, all this crazy shit, and you have VR children. I don't get it. Like, I don't know what else I need to show besides literally this. This is it. You're cooked. I don't get it. Almost the chillest person on VRChat. You're not even close to chill. His bio says almost the chillest person on VRChat. You're not even close to being a chill dude. Not even close. Like, you're not even close to being chill. So this is Slendy. This was the guy that said that he isn't a pedophile or whatever and spelled all those words wrong. Yeah, guess what, guys? He's 24 years old. He's 24, 7 VR kids. He's 7 VR kids, 3 VR sisters, 5 VR brothers. And he has his PayPal linked. He has a real life brother who plays VRChat. What am I coming across? Guys, 24 years old, stop adopting kids on VRChat. Stop doing it. It is so predatory. Stop. No matter how many times I say stop, it's not going to stop. But it's like, dude, it is so gross. I can't stand the VRChat families. And some of you have given me like good reasons for having them. And don't get me wrong, if you're all over the age of 18 and you're all just like really close friends and you want to do a little role play as like a little family and you're all over 18 and it's everybody's consenting, everybody is cool, they're all grown adults, they can make their own decisions, yeah, sure, go for it. But the second you include somebody that can't make their own decisions, that's impressionable and a minor and a child, it can get very bad very quick. Very bad very quick, especially if they may not understand what's going on. Especially, it's bad. I'm not saying these people, I'm not saying Slendy is a predator. I have no idea who this guy is. All I know is that he said that my Miso is not a predator, which I disagree. But that doesn't mean he's a predator for that. Of course, this isn't really good proof either with the whole 7 kids and shit on VRChat. Taking a look at the groups, about what you can expect. Oh, hi on LD. Yeah, you wanna have your 7 VR kids know about acid? Come to Slendy, because he knows all about LD. He will teach your child about LD on VRChat. He will. Oh, he has a secondary account. Oh my god. Guys, so he has a secondary account, which I didn't even know, called Akaza B861, which I'll show it on screen here. Yeah, I had no idea that this account existed. This is his other account. Pretty funny. 26, he's half Chinese, half Japanese. Cool, doesn't matter. You're a predator. He has a baby sister, which B, the person. I don't like a lot of people, so bear with me. Yeah, you're a lot of people don't like you either, buddy. But anyways, guys, excuse me. that's going to conclude it for this video. It's kind of a weird way to end the video. I don't have any other things to really show you. If there's anybody out there that has any more info that I haven't seen yet on this guy, feel free to come down in the Discord server and let us know. Thank you guys again for 13,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. I'm trying to get a live stream soon. I have a lot of cases I gotta catch up on, so that's why there hasn't been a live stream. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Does that make you laugh out loud?
Dad, no!
I stopped laughing. I stopped.
You threw Tingy away.
Well, it was an accident.
Tingy says you're going to have an accident.
Breaking news. Local toddler Manny Heffley has been missing for the past few days. His last whereabouts are unknown at the moment. If you have any information, please report it to the local Plainview Sheriff's Department.